Cavaliers trail by 6. Outside, ball. The Cavaliers again can't hit. Richard, for a guy who's had tons of hype around him, and despite the injuries, Lonzo Ball has had a nice career in the NBA.
Yes, it hasn't gone exactly the way Lonzo wanted because of injury. But like you said, with all that noise back when he was in high school, I think he's done a very good job just being himself.
Ball with a wide open look. No good on the triple. Here's LeBron. Launches outside. Fires for 3. Jared Allen grabs the miss. And Hunter, here we go. Pass to Merrill. Here's Ball. Cavaliers moving the ball around. And here is Allen. 5 to shoot. In the corner, it's Mobley. The Cavaliers again can't hit. Now here's Ayton. Kicks it out to LeBron. And he comes up with the deuce. James has got his second basket.
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
They came out swinging, really setting the tone on offense, and the opposition has not been able to respond.
Good and Smart gets the assist. James has got 6.
Excellent all-around performance so far, hence the big lead.
They got off to such a hot start, and that can keep you energized throughout the whole game.
To the middle. And that one's good, Ayton. He's got 6.
Really seizing the momentum of this game, but doing it with a methodical approach.
Yeah, they haven't appeared in a rush at all. They are just playing to their strengths and building this lead out well.
The first quarter concludes in a double-digit lead on the scoreboard. Lakers. And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And guys, the Lakers enjoying a nice lead here.
Just a terrific first quarter, sparked really by their unselfishness.
They're playing for one another and focusing on making winning plays. You love to see it.
Here's Mitchell driving to the basket. And one way players look to expand their game, adding counter moves to keep defenders off balance. Greg, what was something you added that really gave defenders pause?
You know, the snatch back pull up, you know, using your speed to kind of get the defender going downhill. And then you slam on the brakes and just create that separation to then go into attack mode.
And let's go to the sideline. Here's Allen.
Thanks a lot, guys. Going back a few years, Donovan Mitchell dealt with a lot of trade speculation. He said you don't realize how stressful it was until you're out of it. Now he says it's great to finally have that sense of peace. I love being in Cleveland, but there's more to be done. Kevin?
On a mission for sure. All right, Allie, we appreciate the report. And timeout call by Kenny Atkinson. He's going to take this chance to talk to his guy. With a different look here. Just over 1 minute has passed here in the second quarter. RJ, last season, as we know, the Cavs got hit with the injury bug at the worst possible time, right in the playoffs.
Yeah, the worst time possible. Their key players all had injury concerns as the season wore on, but sometimes you just got to play through it in the playoffs.
LeBron, no good. And so it's Mitchell who brings up the ball for Cleveland. It's a 13-point game. On its way from Hunter for 2. That one's good from the corner.
And the defense has to recognize this. Hunter is a legit threat to shoot off the catch. Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Yeah, they're going to do a much better job of putting a little bit of pressure on him on his way to the hoop. You give a shooter of his caliber that much time to seam it up, oh yeah, you're done.
Wide open. And it's good off the back rim and in. And that's now 9 points for Donovan Mitchell.
And Mitchell makes scoring look so easy. That jumper he's got is lethal.
And here's Doncic from the arc. Drains it from beyond the arc. And the Lakers lead by 11. And here in the second quarter of action with a hair under 2.5 minutes played so far. Oh, and the dunk by Mitchell.
Oh, he's had that move saved up for a minute. You could tell with that smile on his face. Mitchell making the most of that opportunity.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Shoots. And the Cavaliers get another bucket right there.
That may be not the highest percentage of looks right there, but look, you can't argue with results, I guess.
And it's good for 2.
In the paint, LeBron James is capable of running right over the defender. That is athletic.
And that one's good, Mitchell.
If you give him that kind of separation, oh, he's going to take full advantage.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
Always plays hard until the final whistle, no matter what the situation is.
When it comes to Garland, RJ, what do you like best about his game?
I love that he's a multi-skilled player at the offensive end. He's fast off the bounce and can pull up or kick it out. He creates all sorts of headaches for the D.
Near the three-point line, it's Doncic. From the top of the key, he buries it. Doncic has got 21 in the game. Mitchell is double. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Luka Doncic. That's his first foul.
Los Angeles substitution.
1:03 left in the second quarter. Back to Allen. The wide open look here for Garland. No good with the triple. Lakers leading by 9. Here's Doncic. Evan Mobley with the rebound.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch.
Showing up and showing off Mitchell.
This is a huge night for Mitchell, and all he really does is score.
And that one's good. Doncic. 23 points in the game.
Great job of screening there. Nice job to take it to the rim and get the finish.
Here's Mitchell. And there's the drive. Oh, and the dunk by Mitchell.
And look, you can't blink when you are guarding Mitchell. That man will go by you in a heartbeat.
Doncic right side. With 1 on the clock, it's been all about Luka Doncic for Los Angeles. They've leaned on him for offense, and he hasn't let them down. He's now up to 23 points today. And we'll be back with you shortly. We played through the first half. Plenty of basketball, though, left in this one. The Cavaliers trailed by 7. And for 2 seasons running, Richard, the Lakers have bowed out in the first round. How do they change that and go further?
Well, now they've been able to balance this roster a little better, adding some size up front. That was something that really hurt them last year against the Wolves.
A 3, Hunter.
Exceptional defense from Ayton. I love seeing him challenge shots like this.
The shot by Mitchell, no good. Lakers leading by 7. And here's Reeves outside. Gets the three-pointer to fall.
3 points.
Reeves has got his first 3 points of the game.
I tell you what, he came out of that locker room raring to go.
Kept alive. Allen. Here's Mitchell. And a great assist by Allen as that one goes in.
And you got to be right up on Mitchell or else he will punish you right off the catch.
Back to Vincent. Takes the 3. Garland with the defensive effort. Little over a minute gone here in the second half. Pass to Hunter. Vanderbilt with the steal. Now the Lakers on the break. Now we'll hear from Allie LaForce, and she's got a story for us. An update. Allie?
Thanks, guys. Coach Kenny Atkinson hit the ground running last year with the Cavaliers. He said Donovan Mitchell gave him the blueprint, adding, Mitchell told me our next step is empowering Evan, and me and Darius Garland can be great together. So there's no reason we can't be. So a lot of it came from him. He had a grip on where his team needed to go. Back to you guys.
Thank you, Allie. Clock at 4. Here's Mitchell. Driving inside. Oh, and the dunk by Mitchell.
I'm just going to be real with you. With a full head of steam, the defense, they might not even bother when Mitchell's going that quickly.
Benson on the wing. He's over Garland. Mobley with the rebound.
And if you ask me what percentage of the time he's making that shot, my answer would be in the single digits.
And those are the type of shots that just drive coaches crazy. Like, I wouldn't be shocked to see him sitting on the bench if he tries that bad boy again.
Pass to Vanderbilt. Back to Ayton. Reeves right side to the paint. And it's Ayton missing. The Cavaliers trail by 5. So, Richard, let's give him some credit. Jared Allen has turned himself into a more complete player, wouldn't you say?
Yeah, he's not just a floor spacer, but he does everything else at an elite level. Very efficient. Doesn't make a ton of mistakes that will beat you.
And timeout call by Kenny Atkinson. Looking for a breather and maybe adjusting a thing or two. Substitutions. Here's Ball. Nothing on the board. Allen, that's good.
So much reach. Allen using that wingspan to his advantage.
And the dunk by Hachimura.
And how about breaking out the Statue of Liberty on that dunk?
A nice way to pad that lead a little more. You're right. And the call will be against Lonzo Ball. That's his first foul.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
1:57 left to play in the third. Doncic left side. Over Mitchell. Cavaliers with the rebound. And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. That's on LeBron James.
We talked about the guys who play bigger than their listed size, and Donovan Mitchell is at the top of that list.
The Lakers making a switch here. And Greg, what stands out most about Donovan Mitchell's game?
I think it's his consistency. He's a fearsome scorer pretty much since he set foot in the league. And with his pull-up game, he can get his shot off against anyone.
On the wing, Mitchell. Mobley is screen. Here comes Mitchell. Oh, he misses the dunk. And we've got a whistle. The refs are indicating it's a transition take foul. It's going to be a shot and the ball. Los Angeles shooting their first free throw of the game here. Richard, what do you see in what Luka Doncic sees on the floor?
Well, Kevin, I think he's tracking all 5 defensive players and all 4 of his offensive teammates. He always seems to find a way to get players involved.
Back to Ball. Banked in off the glass. Ball's got his first points of the game.
Lots of quick moves inside by Ball to get into great position for the score.
Out of bounds, Cleveland takes possession. 43 seconds left here in the third quarter. Mitchell outside to the inside. And Wade slams it in.
And that's how you lead a team. Literally.
Doncic with it. Wade picks him up. Lets it go from the wing. Ball with the rebound. And here's Ball. He'll bring it up for the Cleveland Cavaliers. Trailing by 4. Mitchell wide open. Drills the three-pointer. Mitchell's got 34 points.
Hitting that shot helps loosen the driving lanes a little, and we know Mitchell only needs a crack of daylight.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
All free throws good from Doncic. Here's Mitchell. Over Vanderbilt. Oh, and he just knocked down the buzzer beater.
Resourceful move there, ending the period on a high note.
Well, this has been a great contest so far, and I imagine the fourth quarter could have even more action in store for us. The Lakers leading. Down low. Here's James. Strong inside. What a move by James.
Yeah, nothing too fancy. Just getting the job done when they need to. Make every possession count.
On the wing, Mitchell. Yep, that one goes in there.
It's the intensity of Mitchell. Takes the contact and still hits the shot.
Hard to put into words, RJ, the impact Donovan Mitchell had on last year's 64-win Cleveland Cavaliers team.
Yeah, that's the best Cavs team we've seen in almost a decade. Spider led this team, and it looks like they're not going anywhere anytime soon.
And you've got to give them a lot of credit for just battling back into this game.
And it's so much easier said than done, but now it's all about keeping that momentum going for them.
Mitchell outside. Oh, and the dunk by Mitchell.
I see you, Mr. Mitchell. Now look, for a 6'1 guard, this man can absolutely fly.
Here's James. Nance gets the rebound. The Cavaliers leading. And so they choose to intentionally foul.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
And Kenny Atkinson calls timeout here. He's clearly intent on wanting to lock in and make sure everyone's on the same page. Take a minute to talk to Allie LaForce courtside. Allie.
Well, over the break, I did listen in on Kenny Atkinson's huddle. Coach was blunt with his assessment. He said to throw out everything that happened until now. It is a brand new game, and it's only a few minutes. Leave it out on the floor. Back to you guys.
Allie, thank you so much.
And talk about putting some extra on it. That dunk was way over the top.
Close game or not, he's going to finish firm when he gets the space.
And he just dangles from the bucket after sending that one through.
And you can see which team has the swagger right now.
I love how assertive Reeves is. He is not bashful about trying his luck inside.
Garland left side. Reeves rips down the board. Lakers trail by 4. And it's on. Fourth quarter of play. We're about 2.5 minutes through it right now. Oh, what a finish!
You love how each side has risen to the challenge throughout this one.
Man, this has been a fun one, but look, who doesn't love a high-scoring game?
Austin Reeves.
Yeah, that goes in.
A guy who will do what it takes to get his team what they need. Reeves steps up.
Garland attacking. Going inside. And the layup is off. Here's Los Angeles now. Great positioning inside from Doncic.
How about the poise from Doncic right there? He ups the ante when it's a critical possession here in the game.
And Kenny Atkinson calls timeout. It's a chance for them to regroup and refocus. Here's Mitchell. Now Allen. A quick pass leads him right to the rack.
And look at how ready Allen was to fight for it. He's willing to go to battle for his team.
Book it.
And that's right in his wheelhouse, looking to make an impact when it counts.
And his team needs every bit of his production if they want to pull this one out. It is neck and neck here in the final period. His team trusts him, and rightfully so. Mitchell makes so many big, important shots because he is a clutch performer.
Doncic outside. Doncic on the drive inside.
Just the kind of play they need in a game this close.
You know, that's the kind of aggression they want from their floor leader.
No doubt. That's the kind of play that can energize the whole team, and they will take it in a close game like this.
Well, we saw this from Hunter in the tournament. When Virginia won the championship, he was a clutch performer.
Allen outside. Here's Mobley. James rips down the rebound. Reeves right side. Now James. Now Smart. And he does not hit.
Even though it didn't go down, he'll take that shot every time.
And they are in the driver's seat.
Yes, they are. If they come away with points on this trip, Katie barred the door.
And no good as the first free throw missing for him. We'll see if he can nail the second. And he does get the second one. And that puts them up by 5.
Can't waste any time here.
It needs to be a quick shot and a quick foul.
First free throw is good, and that increases their lead to 6. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 7-point game.
Taking full advantage of his opportunities at the line to extend their lead.
Screen by James. Doncic misses the 3. Guys, they can just sit on the ball here if they want to.
They have earned this one.
Hunter fires. And so it's Cleveland.